its interaction with the environment. We have classified it into two parts. The first part that we are thinking of is those cultural. I think we are 8, and I think that's enough. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
So, we classified it into two parts. The one that we have currently thinking as a good culture, and we intend to keep it for at least for the short period of time on the top side, and the other one that we plan to change in the near future. So in relation to leadership, there are pressures, as you might know, most of you. The leadership style currently in our company is more of participatory. So this type of leadership style, pushes individuals so that they will do a lot. So we think that this type of leadership is good for the company, and we intend to keep it in the short period of time. In relation to mission and strategy, the mission and strategy are currently aligned to the government's need as well as the market requests. So we intend to keep the mission and strategy as it is. In relation to the people or the staff, the direction from the central or the governing or the board is to have a well-talented, well-paid, and high-performing individuals in the company. We believe that such a kind of direction is good for the company because it will provide us to have highly experienced individuals. And if you acquire such a kind of individuals, then you have to remunerate them very well. So this, we think, is one of the cultures that we should keep, at least in the near future. The other things that we think to be kept as it is the rate of change and the technology. Since we are working on technological related activities, and currently technology is very much agile, our company adapts such method, which we believe that we have to do a continuous improvement. So this kind of mentality and thinking helps the company to be more providing good things to the environment. So we think the agile culture shall be kept as one of the activities in the near future. In relation to the size, the direction of the company is to have a low head count. So since we are in technology business, this is the customary thing. Most of the investments are on infrastructure and technology, but the headcount has to be small. So we believe that this has to keep at least for the near future. So these are the items that we think, these are the cultures that we think it's good for ETHSwitch, and we intend to keep it as it is.
So this is good. They have a good foundation, right? But it's a small organization. It's 130 employees. And it was set up in 1984?
Yes, maybe 10 years back.
10 years back. Okay, so it's not, there's not this legacy of culture and so on that they have to deal with, as compared with companies with 30,000 or 2,000 employees, right? That have been well established a long time. So there's a way that we do things there's less of a way in ETH and more flexibility to make changes.
Yes. The size of the company gives us the opportunity to have a flexible environment. The things that we believe has to be changed is the ownership. So far, the company was all owned by banks. So, but the market drive shows us that technology is pushing us from, only to be owned by bank. Some insurance, third-party processors, and other fintech companies are intending to join the company. So ETHSwitch has to be open to the rest of the technologically providing companies. So we need to work on ownership as well. So when we change our ownership structure, the need of the company will change. So we have to adapt those changes and we have to work towards that direction.
So you have external pressures
Yes.
that are like
Certain
impacting you,
Definitely.
that if you don't change, you might lose some opportunities. So you have to look at how you take advantage of the opportunities.
Yes.
Very good.
And the other opportunities that we see is in relation to size and structure. Currently, since the company was growing and it has been in operation for the past 5 years, there is not that much pressure. But the type of products and the market the company is working is growing from time to time. So it's difficult for us to manage such a kind of pressure by just the current structure. So we are planning to change it to a group of companies, which is be governed by an umbrella company. So the size and structure we think has to be, changed so that it will be adapted to the pressures of the market. The other is the environment. Currently we are providing our service to the local market only. But the pressures that we see and strategically thinking, we are thinking of going to regional, especially on Eastern African countries. So the one issue that we are thinking of to be changed is the environment that which is currently working. These are the 3 items that we believe has to be changed, and the rest are a good culture that we currently maintain.
Any comments, any questions?